The Education Minister has warned about the prolonged economic impact the coronavirus could have on the nation's university sector. It comes as politicians return to Canberra for the second sitting week of the year. Let's go live now to political reporter Trudy McIntosh at Canberra Airport. Trudy, the government continues to grapple with the coronavirus crisis.
Yeah, Danica, the Education Minister today is clearly acutely aware of the economic impact that this coronavirus could have on the university sector. He's warned today that unless we see a sort of breakthrough in the next 2 to 3 weeks, that this will be having an impact on the student numbers here in Australia for the first semester. He says it's hoped that in the next 2 or 3 weeks we could see a change and see more people coming, but for now that simply isn't the case. As it stands, 56% of Chinese students who are due to come here and study in Australia are not able to be here because of the travel ban that the federal government has in place due to this coronavirus. They warned, though, that if this is a prolonged situation, if this goes not just into the next few weeks but extends closer to the second semester, that this could have a really significant impact.
There will be no question if the coronavirus continues and we can't get students here for the first semester and God forbid we couldn't get them here for the second semester, that will have a significant economic impact. We'll continue those discussions. As I've said, the hope is that we will see some sort of breakthrough in the next 2 to 3 weeks, especially when it comes to quarantining. But look, if that doesn't work, we will work with the sector and we will make sure that we can rebound when the time arrives.
So as Parliament returns, this will obviously be another significant focus for the government, but there's also that separate distraction of the infighting within the Nationals in the wake of the leadership spill that we saw last week. We saw the threat over the weekend by Barnaby Joyce and Matt Canavan that they would be willing to cross the floor on key pieces of legislation. So the Nationals still in the spotlight this week, but also for the Prime Minister, he wants the focus to be, for the first few days of this sitting at least, to be on Joko Widodo's visit, the Indonesian president. He's already here in Canberra. Tomorrow he will be receiving a ceremonial welcome out the front of Parliament and also then be addressing the joint sitting of the Parliament. There will be a focus on that trade deal that is being struck with Indonesia, but also Indonesia's push to have tourism visa limits that are placed on Indonesia currently relaxed a little. So it'll be interesting to see how much that gets traction this week, as when there's so many other of those issues bubbling away.
No doubt another busy week ahead, Trudy. Thank you.